We tried to think about all the things for an effective online education, and we thought about what features we're going to have to try to make sure that all of our students had access to the same kind of high-quality online experience that their classmates had, right? Because we don't want to advantage one set of students by doing it a certain way and disadvantage another set of students.
I would say the word equity came up in every single conversation on the committee. It wasn't an afterthought. It was like elemental.
An important aspect of the preparation for the fall is being intentionally planning for what support will our students need, what resources will they need, what equipment will they need to be successful, what software will they need, and how can all of those things be provided in the realities of their home environment or the communities that they live and work in. And so if that means we have to partner with them to address internet access, then that's part of the conversation. If it's understanding how time zones have to be considered, that's part of the conversation.
One of the things we suggested was that because Bowdoin has access to the Eduroam Wi-Fi network across universities in the US and Canada, if students live nearby universities that offer Eduroam, that is one option.
There's been a lot of discussion about students who are away from campus and how we can make sure that they have good access to the materials that the faculty are creating for them. We talk a lot about that interplay between an asynchronous course or asynchronous material that the faculty member creates, the student can download and watch, read, or interact with at their leisure, versus synchronous, which is, two people in the same place or multiple people in the same place at the same time. And we've talked a lot about that interplay between those two and finding the balance so that a remote student who might not have great internet connectivity can get a lot of that asynchronous material and be able to download it and watch it at a later time so they're not dependent as much on their high-speed connection, and limiting a little bit of that synchronous material so they can limit that amount of time that they're impacting the other folks in their family.
Students and faculty both wanted FaceTime together, and that was really an important message and part of what we've worked into our fall planning.
What we're recommending is that many of the lectures are going to be delivered in much shorter fashion, somewhere between 5 and probably 15, but it may be as much as 20-minute chunks.
All of the feedback that we had said that smaller groups are more enjoyable, there's more contact, there's more time for everyone to participate, for people to ask questions, and to really get their hands on the material. Part of our approach is to hire TAs and involve them with helping instructors to moderate those small group sessions. So being part of chat, keeping an eye on who wants to ask questions, helping to troubleshoot any of the technology, but then also possibly offering study sessions, small group conversations at other times so that students have even more opportunity to connect with one another, to connect with the TA, and to be working with the course material.
So some of the things that's sort of unbelievable with technology is how much we can now do even if we're not in the same space together. Students can still meet with a writing assistant online and get help on their papers. Students can still attend study groups with a peer and still go into more depth in their subject or review before an exam or go over a lab report.
The possibilities are literally almost endless of how we can partner with a particular faculty member so that students can have a richer experience.
I think it's really exciting when we can challenge ourselves to really do our teaching and to do what we do here at Bowdoin in very different ways.
If a faculty member has a particularly thorny topic within their course that has always been challenging to do in person, are there some advantages that we can use because we're doing it online? Are there resources we can bring in? Are there colleagues that we can tap who can take part in those conversations?
So the faculty are doing this work now to prepare their classes for the fall semester. The faculty are going through all of these workshops that we've put together, the Bowdoin Center, the library has put together, as well as bringing in some outside knowledge about it. So the faculty are going through to provide that best experience for the students in the fall.